Well, students, we are still in the dimension of negation. We have noted how to transform from the positive to negative, how to change the assertive forms to be non-assertive forms in negative sentences. The question is, can we intensify negative forms? How to make intensive or intensification to negative sentences? Let us see. You remember say never ever at all. You say never ever at all. You see, this is a way to what? To intensify the negation of this form. And this is something informal, by the way. You say in all my life. كل حياتي كل عمري. طبعا هذه طبعا in all my life تيجي فقط ويا negative forms. Let us see how. There are what are the ways to intensify or to give more emotion to negative. There are more than or various ways of giving emotive intensification to a negative. For example, أول شيء عندي by any means. This is one way to intensify negation. By any means. وعندي a bit. And the first one, how نقول very much, too happy or very happy. هنا نشوف نسوي intensification to these two adjectives. The question, can I intensify or make this sort of intensification to negatives? Yes, there are many ways. The first way, by using the phrase by any means. وعندي a bit. طبعا هذه are common alternatives to at all as non-assertive expressions of extent. What does it mean? هذولي by any means وال a bit are alternatives to what? To at all. They express extent or non-assertive expression of extent. Negative determiners, this is the second one. Negative determiners and the pronouns are given emphasis by at all. Whatever, by at all and whatever. How? I found nothing. طبعا هذا negative determiner هنا. I found nothing at all. Nile at all, it is an intensifier for the negative determiner nothing. Okay? So يشوفون عندي two negatives here. I have the non-assertive nothing, negative determiner nothing, وعندي at all, it is what is intensify the negative determiner nothing. At all, يعني I found nothing at all the matter with them. You have no excuse whatever. Again I have no excuse is a negative determiner. No, هذا negative determiner. It is intensified by what? By whatever. By whatever. The third way to intensify negative is by never. Never. Never is repeated for emphasis or else combined with an intensifying phrase such as all, his, her life. I'll never go there again. I'll never go there again. يشوفون هذه one way for repetition is to give more intensification. I'll never هذا repetition of never give emphasis for negative. Again I have never in all my life. شلون بعمري ما شايف. طبعا هذا in all my life قلنا تيجي فقط ويا negative forms. I have never in all my life seen such a crowd. Okay, again the fourth way, the combination not one and not a single طبعا, not a book, not هكذا, are emphatic alternatives to no as determiner with count noun. How to intensify or to make emphasis for no, أقول not one or not a book, not كذا. At the beginning of negation, we use the usual way to intensify or to negate a sentence is by what? Putting the negative particle not between the operator and what? And between the operator and the predication. Are there any ways to negate sentences? Yes, we have. Listen, when I have an honest man would not lie, هذا النورمال طبعا. An honest man would not lie. خليت negative particle not between the operator and the predication. Okay. هنا عندي نفس الحالة. I didn't see any birds. هنا خليت not between the operator and the predication. No man would not, or no honest man would lie. Now ما نفت operator. There is no negative part. ما عندي not here. لكن I have this negative determiner. Negative determiner what? كأنه there is another element may be negated. And instead of the verb, another element may be negated. تشوفوني هنا أنا ما عندي not. لكن استخدمت negative particle or a negative determiner before the nouns. But the question is, what is the difference in meaning between this type of negative and this type of negative? Are they the same? Do they mean the same? Are they similar? This will be answered in this one. طبعا next week by God's will we are going to tackle the scope of negation. Is however frequently different so that many people did not come. هنا تشوفون many people did not come. هنا استخدمت negative particle between the operator and the predication. And this doesn't mean نفسها what? Not many people came. Now استخدمت negative determiner. There will be what there are difference in the scope of negation. This will be discussed by God's will next week. Not many people and the unfil many معناها not many means few. Okay. When negative adjuncts are made initial, there is inversion of subject and operator. Negative adjuncts and the never, rarely, seldom, never before. Okay. هذه if I insert them يعني if I put them at the beginning, there will be some sort of subject-verb inversion. I will never make that mistake again. When I want to put this negative adjuncts at the beginning, there will be some sort of what? Postposition and say what? Never again will قدمت الoperator على الفاعل. Never again will I make that mistake. And this is a rule, by the way. If you put the negative adjuncts at the beginning, there will be you have to put the operator before the subject. And I will provide you with an exercise concerning such a case. Yes.